So a little bit more about me. That's the song my granddad wrote. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little bit. Don't want to get copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Steve bullshit. But anyway, family get royalties on that, but I ain't got the license for that yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna use the sample. Already there. Anyway, my name is Jonathan Broadnax once again. Light 'em up 560. You know. More on who am I. Currently, I'm an artist. 40. Oh shit, 3 years from 40. So you know that's my retirement date from rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's like people 50 still rapping and shit, I won't be doing other shit because you know right now I run a business, it's a mobile mechanic business and a custom car design business called Garage Bandits. I started that a year ago. I graduated school for automotive tech about 4 years ago now, and yeah, started a business. Because after school, I didn't have my license. Didn't have my license while I was going to school, so I was driving like 140 miles a day, Monday through Friday, back and forth. Because I believed in myself. I knew I couldn't work at a dealership like the school kept saying, you gotta work for somebody else. You gotta work for somebody else. And I already knew, like, I couldn't. You know, other little kids, they were getting jobs at Subaru and Toyota and stuff before they even graduated. So I already knew, like, boom, so I had to work at the auto parts store. But I didn't know, you know, me, I'm thinking, like, that's a low run, man. I'm a low run nigga at the time. But, lo and behold, they got me an advancement on all general cars and general problems that general people face. And next thing you know, I graduated school, started building fire trucks. That was boring. Then I started working at a European specialist shop. So me and the guy butt head because I was trying to learn how to run a shop for myself. I was at the time I had my license, so I could work at a shop. And when I was working for a fire truck place, it was at a Pierce Manufacturing, so it was like I can get Uber there. But but anyway, so I did that, and then quit that because we was trying to move. Me and my wife at the time, no longer. Me and my wife at the time, trying to move closer, so I was going to get my job back. But when I reapplied, when we did end up moving closer to that fire truck place, the sister company, which was closer to the last place we lived, wanted to hire me. So it was just like a shit show. And then I ended up working at a European specialist, which would have been like the same amount as the sister company. So I should have just went to the sister company, but I'd probably still be working there today and not really pushing my music forward. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the point of who I am. So did that, fire trucks, European specialist, butt heads with the owner. So then my friend, he managing an auto parts store that I used to work at while I was going to school. And then, so it's like a few years after all this, you know what I'm saying? After these little transitions and stuff. Went back there because I'm like, man, this is the perfect time to start LLC and build my company. Go full time with this shit. Because, you know, I was working on the side, you know, here and there, referrals everywhere, boom. Auto parts people coming in, sometimes they want to, sometimes they wouldn't. Bam. But, you know, met a lot of great people doing that. So, I ain't met them. Met way more bullshitters. But, you know, that's how you learn how to take a note. But anyway, you ain't got to impress everybody. But anyway, so after that, what'd I do? Oh, start the business, work at the auto parts store as the assistant manager because my dog was the manager. And, you know, basically, I knew way more about cars. I worked on fire. I did everything. I'm working at the auto parts store. So, of course, you get the people that act like they don't know until you pull out that, hey, man, I run a business, player. Boom, I did this, I did that, I did that. And then, but you still behind the auto parts store, so they don't believe your skills sometimes, and you got to bust their head. But anyway, so then around this time last year, I went full time with it. And then a few months later, connected with my only fleet client, Energetic Exotics. You know, I said it in the video before. Multi-million-dollar car that I maintain, you know what I'm saying? Know me. You know what I'm saying? This is a work truck too. Alfa Romeo. But the first work truck when I went full time was a Camaro. and everybody like that. I'm trying to get another one back, but I'm at least had to spend like 50,000 or spend like 10,000 buy one broken, then spend about another 10 building it myself. Well, the engine gonna cost 10, so probably like 15. But anyway, that's a newer car. But I could have been an older car, like get one for 2,000, and then put about 1,500 in there. Not 15,000, 1,500. Paying another 2,000 if I really want something nice, and then I can have something really spectacular for way less. Have more money to spend on videos or music or helping people or all the things that I do other than spending it on myself. See, look at that. I just like Camaro, and then I slimmed it down because I can, work up that 50, 60,000, or no, what we had today, 10, 15, 25,000, build a nice one, or I can build one for 5,000, 7,000 with paint job, and be all right. Like for a minute too, like suspension, AC, everything, engine, wow, immaculate. The way I'm gonna build it, parts, and that's just how I do it. But anyway, I'm on a whole new venture. Yeah, so like 4 years, started his own business. 3 years after school, started his own business. 1 year later, doing the music stuff. Now I gotta fine tune on the car stuff. Now it's time to fine tune on the content, fine tune on the music. And back to the who am I? I come from the east side of Detroit, currently in Tampa, Florida. Been in Tampa for about Tampa area, for about 9 years now, going on 9 years. And I pretty much I came here from Georgia. I grew up, I was raised in Detroit, grew up, moved when I was 20. Got a big old family in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Motown baby for sure. My grandfather, Morris Irvin Brown Sr. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Was a Detroit legend, was a Motown legend, was a community activist. I had state representatives, congressmen, congresswomen, you know what I'm saying? Women representatives and stuff like that too. All that is, Stevie Wonder was there, a couple other Motown people, execs and alumni and things like that was there. And that was all gravy. But for me, it was the political aspect of how my granddad never left Detroit. Unfortunately, I left Detroit. But how my granddad never left Detroit, born and raised, by the way, never left Detroit when Motown left. And he could have left. His best friend was Marvin Gaye. Nigga playing golf and shit, 4 Top Temptations, nigga knew Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, all them, everybody. And he didn't leave Detroit because he wanted to stay for the city. Ain't that something powerful? And so I'm making it my mission to build something great with this car aspect. I'm designing an electric car because, hybrid might be the real future, but electric is the future. So I've done said forget it and started designing electric cars. So anybody want to get with me on some details about that, I'm willing to collab on anything, music, business ideas, invest if you want, you know what I'm saying? It's going real good investing in myself, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't need, you don't believe me? Well, currently I'm at the studio where we built the studio in the house, and that's a car that needs a new engine. We just waiting on the funds to put the new engine in there. But anyway, tools right there. See, look, hard work. You know what I'm saying? And I was going to help this old lady today, so I got rakes and stuff because she wanted me to cut. I don't even do that stuff. She wanted me to even wash her car and stuff. But it's a whole new me, so I don't need y'all to say, hey, yeah, go do that, or vote to do it. I'm just doing this shit, and I'm just showing y'all that I do it. I guess there ain't nothing to it. I think the world appreciates it. A lot of people are motivated by the little dumb shit that I just prefer to do. And I guess I want to continue to motivate people. So, yeah, Granddad wrote songs from Motown. Oh, yeah, my brother is an artist from Detroit. 2 brothers from artists, big brothers from artists from Detroit. Not same mother or father, but, related by brother from another mother and father. But Tone, yeah, Mr. What Up, though? Bop, bop. I was in new school, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, under the wings. I was new school generation X. Wow, right up under them things, They was I was just a badass. They was nigga, hood niggas. I was just bad nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just a badass nigga getting in trouble. Whatever. That's what they always say. Oh, Jonathan, that nigga bad, man. That nigga bad. He gonna have fun, but that nigga bad. Anyway, and so got that, and then who else? Oh, cousin RJ Lamont. Well-known DJ in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So I might hashtag them niggas in my video just to say what up, though. And then cause me and RJ made our first beats together. He actually taught me how to make beats. And then we made our first songs together in the basement, out of drive, East One, all day, East Side till the day I die. And then we shot our first video together. I was helping him direct, but I was like the cameraman, like getting shots, giving him an idea, boom. He did all the editing mode, put the music on there, made the song, ham. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's been a win ever since then. So it's like I left the city. I could have stayed, done a lot more things with this music stuff, and I made it a lot more harder on myself to get in a whole new space that I don't even know nothing about. Like, I've been doing so much shit down here, I ain't been doing nothing. That's the craziest part about this shit. I mean, I've been doing shit, but I ain't been doing nothing. Like, I've been kayaking, going to the Keys, going out of state, back out of state, I guess, because I'm not from the state. Multiple beaches, multiple countries, because, countrysides, not countries. Countrysides, because, I be everywhere with this mobile shit. Everybody want me, from Tampa to Claremont, that's like a 2-hour drive, bro. But I got clients out there. And then Fort Myers, which is out like an hour and a half. I got clients out there, you know what I'm saying? So, and those private before the energetic exotics. So yeah, once again, this is free promo because they pay you, boy. Already, without you renting or not, because they rent a lot, because they the hottest rental car company in Florida. And I'm not saying that to say that. Like, they got the best cars, exclusive cars, like limited editions, like the McLarens. Yeah, you can go to a couple different spots in Vegas and stuff, in New York and stuff, but in Florida, this shit on lock. And then we about to take over Vegas. Then we about to take over New York. And then we about to take over LA. We got so many other places, but it's so sunny in Florida. It's like so much money here. Why? Why? I mean, I don't know that's what they should do. I don't know what they doing, but that's what they should do. And I know for right now, they the best in Florida. So if you're in Florida and you want the best cars, as far as exotic, as far as regular Land Rovers, Porsche, Maybachs, regular Maybachs, not, what's a regular Maybach? I don't know. We got Benz trucks too, and Beamers. You get you a Beamer, you ain't gotta get the Lambo, you get the Beamer. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta get the Beamer, you get the Porsche. You ain't gotta get the Porsche, you can get the Macan Porsche, which is the truck Porsche. Or you want the GT3. Whatever you want. You want a Bugatti? We got you. We got you. I'm telling you, everything. Look on the website. That's the best place to look. Rolls Royce Dons and shit. Everything, man. I've been fucking it up. Not fucking it up, but fucking it up in a good way. Like, the best hands ever. You know what I'm saying? I've been hella clever because I love this shit. The passion is what sells itself. So I gotta show you how passionate I am about this motherfucking music. Like, it's deep in my heart. It's deep in my roots. We've been doing this shit about the same time I started going to school, which was about 4 years, 2 years, 6 years ago. About 6 years ago, niggas started going to school right before COVID. It was like 6 months before COVID, 2019, did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Did that shit. You feel me? And then with no license. With no license. And that was driving from Tampa to Orlando every day. Coming back home. Working at the auto parts store. Part-time. Like, nigga was, man, I'm telling you, like, sacrificial lamb. And then I was getting married, had a baby, all that shit at the same time. Like, all that shit within the past, because, like, the separation and shit happened last year. So it's been a year. So divorce is coming, I believe. And then, what else? Yeah, I did all that shit, man. My kids love me, and that's why I really started the business so I can have more time with my boys anytime I want. But this music shit is my passion. That's my heart. I want to make money off this shit because I love this shit. I don't want to just keep making it because I got people that I make this shit with. And if it was up to me, I'd keep doing what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck about y'all hearing my music. I just keep making my music so I can send it to my family and my mama and my brothers and sisters, and they can keep telling me how good I am and all this other shit. Yes, I can continue to do that. But why waste the moment? I'm not no hardcore gangster rapper. I'm not no none of that, nigga. I be thugging it because of Pop. Shout out to you, dog. But other than that, like, nigga, I be chill. I'm hood, nigga. But I grew up in the burbs. I know how them people work. They like, as long as you know what the fuck you doing, they don't give a fuck how you say it, how you display it. Nigga, just go ahead and do what you got to do. Get the job done. And you, at the end, we all gonna have some fun. And especially when they break them funds. You know what I'm saying? Am I adding up to something? I don't know. But 16 minutes is pretty good. And this is a little bit of explanation of my musical history. And it's not even, no, there's more to say. Because my mama, she had a record deal in Philly. I'm not too sure where. But she did. She was a model and everything. I was a model too. But anyway, my daddy, my mama, they had a little band going on. They used to perform and stuff. My mama be giving me tips and tricks and shit. Like, yo, management don't pay. They get paid off for working, nigga. They gotta make it work for you to get paid. So any of this management shit, make them come to you. You gotta have something to offer, bro. So get off your ass. Do the same thing you did with your car. Do the music shit, but do something, Jonathan. And that's what she said. So I'm doing something. Like my mama, like my granddaddy. Yeah, baby.